This has been a slow week for me. I only closed 2 longer term trades, and by longer term I mean more than a day. I only closed 2 this week. Both were profitable, but I was really struggling to find entries because the way the market, I've got the ES up on the screen here, the way the market is just moving almost straight up, which is also causing the VIX to stay very low. And lately I've been trading a lot based on the VIX and the volatility in the market. So when I don't get that, I haven't really switched back to my other strategies that I was using before that. So I'm still struggling to get into trades at the moment and find good entries that I'm comfortable with. I did decide to go ahead on, let's see, Wednesday. Let's pull this up for you. On Wednesday, I had the ES trading at about 41.45 when I finally decided I was going to get an entry and go ahead and do a strangle. Looking at the VIX, you can see that it was, really kind of low coming into here. Or actually, it bumped back up on the third a little bit, but it was still kind of low. I actually sold this around when the VIX was about 22.09, so I missed this top here. I should have went ahead and sold the Strangle here, which from the previous week I'd sold it right here. So I should have went ahead and sold it in this one, but I didn't. I waited an extra day. I really felt because of the Fed meeting I was going to get more volatility, and I was waiting for that volatility spike up into probably this level to do my ES Strangle. Most of the time I sell these 30 to 45 days out, and I'm typically in them about 2 weeks. The way things are right now, I've been scalping them, and that's what I did this week. When you can see, I wouldn't bring up the trade sheet for you. I entered it on the 3rd, as I said. I sold the 16th, September 16, the 45 and the 35.50. I brought in about a 16.50 credit. I only did 2 contracts. Again, that's because I was really thinking that the VIX was going to come up, and I didn't want to be real deep into this trade in case the VIX did go up, because if the VIX went up, I could always add to it. Today, Friday, August the 5th, I had a decent profit on it. I ended up scaling out this first one at 13, and I was going to hold the second contract maybe until Monday or Tuesday of next week, just letting the time come off of it. So I'd put in a good to close order at 12.75, and it hit. So I went in and closed it in 2 days. So I made a quick $320. So 1.6% of my buying power that it used up, and a 292% annualized return. It's not a bad trade. I made money on it. I was in and out very quickly. I typically don't scalp these like this. Past couple of weeks I have been, but it's really, I think, just because of the way the market has been. If you like this trade or like to see more like it, please like my channel and go ahead and subscribe. Please put any comments you have below. I'll probably enter another ES trade next week. I don't have one over the weekend since I just closed this one and the VIX is so low right now. I just didn't want to enter it. But put any questions or comments you have, and let me know if you like what you're seeing.